Hey friends, welcome to my channel Photographic Memory. Today's video is about local anesthetics, that is everything you need to know about local anesthesia. That is its definition, its chemical nature, its classification, reversal agents and many more. Now let's start with it then. So first is its definition. Now, local anesthesia is defined as the loss of sensation in the circumscribed area of the body caused by depression of the excitation of nerve endings and inhibition of conduction of peripheral nerves. Now next is the chemical nature. So the most injectable local anesthetics are the tertiary amines. Okay, so all the local anesthetics are present in an amphipathic form. So they possess an lipophilic part and hydrophilic part, generally at an opposite ends. So the hydrophilic part is the amino derivative of the molecule, whereas the lipophilic part is the benzoic acid derivative. So in this diagram we have this one, these two are the lipophilic parts, whereas these two are the hydrophilic part. The hydrophilic part is an amino derivative, whereas the lipophilic part is the benzoic acid derivative. Then the middle one is the intermediate chain part. So over here there is attachment of an ester linkage or an amide linkage, and accordingly we classify it. An important point to know about local anesthetics is that the reversal agent for the local anesthetic toxicity is phentolamine xylate. Okay, then we come up with the classification of local anesthesia. In classification, first one is based upon the biological site and the mode of action. So there are four classes. Class A determines the agents which are acting upon the external surface. This is the external surface, whereas class B, this is the internal surface. Class C is receptor independent physiochemical mechanism, so this is the one. And class D, which is the agents acting by combination of receptor and receptor independent mechanism, is this one. This is the most clinically accepted one, which is useful for local anesthetic agents. Example of this is atropine, lidocaine, mepivacaine, prilocaine, the most accepted one, this one. Whereas this, which is the agents acting by receptor independent physiochemical mechanism, this one is benzocaine. Whereas the example for class B, which is the agents acting at the receptor site on the internal surface, these one, the examples are scorpion venom or any quaternary ammonium analogues, any one. Okay, and for external surface such as these, examples are biotoxins, that is tetrodotoxin. Then the next classification is based on the chemical value. Okay, so there are three based on the chemical value. First one is the ester, second one is the amide, and third one is quinoline. So the first one is ester, which is metabolized in plasma. It is a potent vasodilator and it is normally hydrolyzed in plasma by the enzyme pseudocholinesterase. The rate of hydrolysis is directly proportional to the potent toxicity level. So the local anesthetic chloroprocaine is the most rapidly hydrolyzed one and which is the least toxic, whereas tetracaine is hydrolyzed 16 times more slowly than chloroprocaine and has the greatest potential of toxicity. Okay. So the examples for these are, first one is based upon the esters of benzoic acid and second one is the esters of para amino benzoic acid. So examples of these are butacane, cocaine, benzocaine, hexylcaine, peperocaine and tetracaine. Examples for para amino benzoic acid are procaine, proproxicane and chloroprocaine. Then next one is the amides. Now amides are hydrolyzed in liver. So the prior transformation of amide local anesthetics is more complex than the esters. So the primary site of biotransformation of this is liver. Virtually the entire metabolic process occurs in liver for lidocaine and mepivacaine and etidocaine and everything. But for prilocaine, it is an exception. That is, it metabolizes in liver as well as in lung also. So this is an exception for prilocaine. Examples for amides are atricane, bupivacaine, dibucaine, lidocaine, mepivacaine, prilocaine, ropivacaine and etidocaine. And there is a mnemonic to memorize this, which is blame PRD. So you can memorize these examples for amides with this mnemonic. This last one is the phenolines. The example for this is cent-bucridine. It's not generally administered in any patient, but if the patient is allergic to esters and amides, then we recommend the patient with this phenolines. Then we come theories based on the mechanism of L. So basically there are 5 theories. First one is the acetylcholine theory, second one is the calcium displacement theory, third one is surface discharge theory, that is repulsion theory, fourth one is membrane expansion theory, and fifth one, which is the most accepted and versatile, is the specific receptor theory. So the first one is acetylcholine theory. So acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter. So it was thought that this acetylcholine caused the blockage of sodium channels and decreased the permeability of sodium channels, but there were no evidences for this theory. So the second theory, which is the calcium displacement theory, was put forward. So in calcium displacement theory, it said that the displacement of calcium in the nerve membrane controlled the permeability of sodium, but evidences varying the concentration of calcium ions bathing a nerve does not affect local anesthetic potency, has diminished the credibility of this theory. So the next theory, which is the surface charge theory, was put forward. It is also called as the repulsion theory. So according to this, the local anesthetics acts by binding to the nerve membrane and changing the electric potential of this nerve membrane surface. Okay, but there were evidences which said that the resting potential of the nerve membrane is unaltered by local anesthetics, and conventional local anesthetics act upon the nerve membrane channels and rather acting upon the nerve membrane surfaces. So this theory was also limited. The next theory is the membrane expansion theory. So this theory and the receptor theory, that is the specific receptor theory, these two theories are widely used. So in membrane expansion theory, it was said that I'll explain you with the help of this diagram. So first, this is the sodium channel along the membrane of a nerve. So when there is change in the action potential, the sodium channels allow the sodium ions to enter the nerve through the nerve membrane. So what LA does is that it causes increase in the membrane size, thereby decreasing the diameter of sodium channels, and thus there is decreased permeability of sodium ions through the sodium channel, which inhibits the neural excitation. Next one, which is the specific receptor theory, this theory is widely used today. So according to this theory, the local anesthetics act by binding to specific receptors on the sodium channels. So the receptors can be either on the external surface or the internal surface or within the sodium channels. According to this theory, I had explained you the classification based on the biological side. So next we come with the composition of local anesthetics. Local anesthetic contains lignocaine hydrochloride, which is a local anesthetic agent. It blocks the nerve conduction. It also contains vasoconstrictors. Example for this is adrenaline bitartrate, which increases the depth and duration of local anesthetics, and it also decreases the absorption of local anesthetics. Then we come with the antioxidants. Example for this is sodium metabisulfite. It acts as a reducing agent. The next is the preservatives which we add. Example for this is methyl paraben. It is a bacteriostatic agent. Next we have the fungicide, which is thiamol. To maintain its isotonicity level and also act as a vehicle, we have sodium chloride and distilled water. So this was all about local anesthetics, everything you need to know for vivas and short SAQs and short notes. Put in the comment section below what all videos you want to watch and on which topics. I'm open with all suggestions. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel Photographic Memory. I'll come up with more videos. Till then, take care.